Okay, so going in order of the lab manual, you have the anterior median fissure. So it's pretty much the line that runs directly down the front. And this can also be seen right here and right here on the sections, like if they cut them up into little dices. So anterior median fissure and anterior median fissure. Then you have the posterior median sulcus. So that's in the back of these. So posterior median sulcus. And you can't see it on the other model, so you have to rely on these. On here, the white matter is kind of obvious, the white part. Then you have the gray matter, and it's the bat-looking thing. And then within the white matter, you have funiculi. And so, since this is the front, this is the back, and here's the side, it'd be anterior funiculus. That would be a singular, but anterior funiculi. Funiculi. And then you have a lateral funiculus and a posterior funiculus. So it'd be the same up here. So posterior, lateral, and anterior funiculus, in other words. So then the gray matter, the way you section that up, you have the gray commissure. That's this section right there. If you like cut it off, it's like the box. Then the central canal is basically the circle in the middle of the gray commissure. And then these were broken up into funiculus. So these are broken up into horns, the gray matter is. So you have the posterior horn, lateral horn, and anterior horn. Anterior horn, lateral horn, and posterior horn. So those are like the wings of the bat. Then you have these little strings coming off of the gray matter, and these are called anterior roots. So those are in the front. Posterior roots are in the back. And then this enlarged area is called the posterior root ganglion. And so you can also see some of this on this model. So here is your posterior root, and where it enlarges right here, that's going to be your posterior root ganglion. And then so over here, your anterior root is shown here, but on this side, the anterior root's cut off so you can see the posterior roots. Then we move to the spinal nerves, and so you're going to find these in between the ribs. So spinal nerve, spinal nerve, spinal nerve, same on this side. Then you have the conus medullaris, and so it's this section right here where this looks like a 15 or 14 or something, but conus medullaris, and then it comes off to this little, like a broomstick handle or something, called the cauda equina. So then you have a plexus is a network. So these guys right here kind of forming a mesh-like arrangement. Near the arm is the brachial plexus, and down here the same type of meshwork is called the lumbosacral plexus. And that's it.